Hello, everybody. Welcome to this training where I'm going to show you exactly how I generated 47 clients on my first year of business, in my first 12 months. Here is proof. This is just a screenshot, which I obscured the names of my clients for privacy reasons, but this is a real result. So this is what I did. I use two sources of leads, one inbound and outbound. So I created content, posts where I talk about results that I generated for myself and my clients, how-to posts, and lead magnets like this one that you're watching right now. This training is a lead magnet because to receive it, you had to comment or DM a certain word. And that's a lead magnet because now I can start a conversation with anybody that reached out and see if there is a potential fit to work together. Otherwise, what you can do, you can leverage outbound. So very quickly, I want to go through outbound first. So, and just for the sake of, just for you to know, it's important that you don't need to have a lot of followers to start generating clients on LinkedIn. As a matter of fact, you virtually need none. Probably you might want to have 300, 400, 500, just send some connection requests, just connect with people to increase the likelihood to have results, but you don't need, you can start virtually with zero. And yeah, so content is just something that makes easier for you to convert people to generate clients, because also shortens your lead gen process, as I'm about to show you in a moment. So the first thing that you need to do when you do outreach, so first we'll go through outreach and then I'll show you how to generate inbound followers. So outreach, find creators who target the same ICP or is a peer of your ICP. Otherwise, you can use Sales Navigator. So I'm going to show you how to do both. So first thing, let's say that Jasmine Alic is somebody that is attracting your ICP. What you want to do, you want to find people in the comments, preferably in the comments that fit your ICP, and you want to connect with them. What do you want to target? People that comment on other creators' posts, because you know that these people are active. You know that these people are probably looking to grow their network on LinkedIn. So it's easier for that. It's easier to start a conversation with them because they're probably more likely to be willing to network and talk with somebody else, right? So you have more chances to convert them. Okay, so, and otherwise, if you cannot find people active on LinkedIn, most 90 to 95% of cases, you can find people that are active on LinkedIn. I hear a lot of people say, hey, but people are not active in my niche. But I would say that most of the times you don't really know where to look in. Let's take, for example, Jasmine. What you want to do, let's say Jasmine is somebody that fits your ICP, right? But you want to find more people that fit your ICP that are active on LinkedIn. What you want to do, you want to go to this section here, comments, and see what do they interact with, right? So if you see a list of comments that they posted, now it's not loading, but it's loading, but Jasmine is probably commenting on his own post because he has a lot of interaction. So what you want to do, you want to find people that have a big audience, other peers or content creators that are targeting the same niche, that in the list of posts they commented with, and you want to leverage those to generate leads. Sometimes you don't need to find other content creators, but you can look into peers of your ICP. Those are also really good sources of leads. Otherwise, you can leverage Sales Navigator. I made a very simple search with a very basic Boolean search here: company headcount, self-employment, position, geography, posting on LinkedIn. This is very important because you want to connect with people that are active on LinkedIn. So for example, this person here, you can see has posted twice today. So you know that he's probably a good lead. He's probably somebody that's going to, not as a good lead, but he's going to reply to your DMs and your connection request, right? So this is how you do this phase of outreach, and then you save in your CRM. I recommend, so you have two options here. I have a free template for my CRM that I posted just below this video, so you can access to that if you don't want to invest on a CRM. Otherwise, I really recommend you using Breakcold. I love it. It's a great tool. I have a really good relationship with the founder. It's 100% safe. I recommend you use this. It's about 30 to 35 US dollars a month if you pay monthly. Otherwise, it gets cheaper if you pay annually. Otherwise, you can use a CRM that I've created on Notion. It's a little bit more clunky because it's all manual, but that also worked. I used that for over a year. Last year. So okay, so let's move to. So what you want to do, you want to comment 3 times. Keep track of how many times you comment with your CRM, and then ask a question in the connection request, and then you go from here. But here, I'm not going to show you now how to continue this conversation because I want to show you first how to go there, which is the same process when you generate inbound leads. So when you create this kind of content or whatever kind of content you create, you want to target followers, profile visitors, and inbound requests. This kind of content here has more leverage when it comes to conversion because you're showing something that already works for you, right? So people are like, maybe I can use Steph Help to generate more leads. So I gave you 3 examples of templates for my connections. So what I tend to do, sometimes I comment on the leads. I use the software called, you don't need to use it, but if you want to increase your conversion, you want to make your conversation smoother with your leads, I recommend you use Humantic AI, where basically attributes one of the 5 big personalities to your leads. I'll share the link, and I'll also a link on the big 5 personalities just below this video. If you're watching on YouTube, and it's in the description of the video. If you got it through LinkedIn, just below this video, there is a repository with all the resources. Okay, so you can see it gives you tips on how to start a conversation. So skeptic, objective thinker, late adopter. It's telling you speaking in slightly hesitant manner, seeking the permission to start. So if I were targeting myself, I would start a conversation that is not really business related because I need to gain their trust, especially if it's an inbound lead. Otherwise, I can go right away, but I would probably, reading this, I would usually get a feeling for who the person is by looking at their profile and also using these tips here. I would probably, in this particular case, use something more the second template or the third. So the first one, as you can see, is this is somebody that is a surfer that I've had a conversation with. So you're a surfer, I miss living by the ocean. One of my clients is also same position, added an extra 40K to their bottom line in 30 days. Are you looking to generate more leads by any chance? Second template is more conversational, business oriented. You're a surfer, miss living by the ocean, so that you're posting frequently how things going. PS, I just released a training on how to add an extra 3 to 5 sales calls a week. Let me know if you want to receive it. If you want me to send it your way. Okay, inbound template number 3 is a little bit more conversational. It's more a soft opener. I usually use it with skeptical leads or people that I feel they're very friendly. They like to create a relationship first. I usually use Humantic to read my lead's personality. Thank you for following my profile. You're surfer is living by the ocean. Are you surfing much these days? Like really soft opener, just conversational. I don't typically use this with inbound leads, but I might sometimes. So I just wanted to share this template when I feel that I really need to create that conversation first with my leads. Okay, so after this, what you want to do, if you want to pivot, you want to probe and then you want to invite your leads on a call. What you want to do here, so if you're asking something like this, you have already pivoted, right? So you already pivot into business talk. Something like this, you already pivoted, but let's say you've used a conversation like this. Now you're not talking about business, right? You're talking about surfing. So what you want to do is say, hey, how are things going with lead gen, or if you, I gave you some examples here. If you're a language coach, do you use English at work, or how's how's work going? If you're a career coach, lead gen expert, how's client acquisition going for you? Holistic coach, how are things going with your business? Cloud service solution, where do you store your data, right? Now, if you see that the lead is willing to continue that conversation, what you want to do, you want to probe, right? Is this a priority for you? Is this what do you think you will need to achieve whatever result they want to achieve? Or what is your goal in the next 2 to 3 months, right? You always need to have permission to continue that conversation, right? Don't start if you don't have any signal. If you don't, the signals that you're looking for are people who reply with long DMs, people who make compliments, so give you compliments for your content, for your stuff. You know that you have permission to continue the conversation, to start even the conversation. Or you simply ask the questions, and if they stop at a certain point, like, I had somebody today that was like, hey Steph, things are going great with lead gen. Perfect. Right. Amazing. Great to hear that. Great to hear that you're crushing it. What I do, I put a little reminder in my CRM, but this is not something that you need to do at this stage. And I might check on them again in a few months, right? Because I don't want to waste that relationship that I've already built. I want to use all the opportunities that I have to generate clients and to help people. Insert reconnection sequence. So here it's a CRM thing. You don't need to go there right now. I have basically a sequence where I reconnect with people when they don't accept my connection request. After 3 weeks, I wait 3 weeks to see if they accept it or not. And then I wait another 3 weeks, because that's mandatory for LinkedIn. You have to wait 3 weeks after sending a connection request and withdrawing it. Yeah. So, and that's the step. And then you invite them on a call. Would it make any sense at all to hop on a call to explore whether I might be able to help you with that when they share their struggle and their goals? And then there is a process here to schedule a call. You have 2 calls, so you ask them if you can, ask questions about themselves, and then you schedule a longer call where you're presenting your product. Right? This is all for this training. If this is all that you need to start generating leads. Like, trust me, this is really all that I did for 1 year. Created content, done this. I had no landing page for the first 6 months. I had nothing, just lead gen, content, that's it. If you want to follow this process, and this is absolutely all that you need. If you want to go faster, you can work with me. Just comment or DM, just reach out, say comment or DM info, so we can have a discussion on what it would look like to work together. But again, this is all that you need. But if you want to go faster, if you want to cut down your learning curve dramatically by months, just let's explore working together. And yeah, so have an amazing experience with LinkedIn. I hope you are gonna crush it this year. Bye bye.